In fact, this has never happened before during a full-scale war. We encountered subversive reconnaissance group, which we successfully defeated. 9 Ukrainian soldiers captured an enemy company stronghold. Dugout number 1. The enemy fired from here. On August 6, 2024, in response to the full-scale invasion, the Ukrainian army launched an offensive into Russian territory in the Kursk region. The goal was to push the enemy away from the border, to prevent their constant air and artillery shelling and infantry attacks on Sumy and Kharkiv regions. In the first 2 days, the AFU captured the Sudsa border crossing, broke through 2 lines of defense, captured over 1,000 prisoners of war. By the end of the first week, the offensive controlled over 100 settlements. In this episode, Ukrainian soldiers will comment on the details of this special operation and the ambushes on the enemy sabotage groups. And you will also see what the captured fortified strongholds look like from the inside. We will learn the engineering secrets of the Russians. It will be interesting. Let's go. This is footage of the work of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces in the first days of the offensive. The enemy tried to hide in civilian buildings, in industrial zones, and on equipped positions. Move, move. Hold the flank. Come in from my side.
Военнослужащие РФ. Ваше командование вас бросило.
Grenade. Good job. Let's go. Move forward. It's our drone. Throw. The state border control point Suja, this exact place, this Russian fortified point on the frontier, was one of the first targets of the Ukrainian offensive at Kursk axis. There's a strong cadaveric stench. Russians attempted to hide in these premises. There were 60 of them packed inside. They've built such fortifications out of gabions, such strong ones with a roof. They built them right inside the border checkpoint. Our warriors, under cover of fire, rapidly entered border checkpoint Suja. As we can see, our fighters had came in close here and then destroyed the enemy in close clashes as well. We have taken basic measures to conceal the movement of our units. So first of all, it was the organization of information transfer to a limited number of people. Of course, a limited number of soldiers also had access to it. Accordingly, the purpose of the movement of troops was communicated to the units only before the task was completed, i.e. why the units moved here for what operation and what was planned next. Due to this, we managed to hide everything from the enemy. Additionally, disinformation worked, and the enemy thought until the end that we would simply resume our positions on the state border near Kharkiv. We knew every step we were going to take. We knew which tree we had to pass by. We knew where our equipment would go. We understood where our units had to move. We understood where we were going to dig ditches. We understood everything, and we directed. We are here. Suja is on the right. Sumy is on the left. I was personally a little shocked by the news that we were going to go there, but with our heads held high, we got on the BMP with a group of my brothers, and we were ready to go there. In this footage, Ukrainian Special Forces, during reconnaissance, first detected It then ambushed and destroyed an enemy group of saboteurs moving in a truck. Several enemies were captured. We encountered an enemy subversive reconnaissance group, which we successfully defeated. We took 2 prisoners, and the rest became the 200th. You know what a sabotage and a reconnaissance group is. They were very well trained soldiers with the best weapons and ammunition. The distance between us and them was 100 meters across a pond, and they did not know we were there. That's why we were so lucky to come in. God led us there, and we ambushed them. The first group reported to me that they saw an enemy group moving without insignia with good equipment. We spotted them and let them get closer. Fired from the RPG. 5 enemies became 200 at once. The rest, 1 was intact, and 3 were wounded in the legs. After that, we got on our BMP, quickly drove around the lake, and captured the rest of their group. This is what a Russian company stronghold looks like. It is a very powerful structure. There are 4 such concrete pillboxes at a company stronghold, several hundred square meters underground. Very reliable protection. An entire company can be stationed here and fight using armored vehicles and mortars. The enemy had all these firepower here, and they were fully supplied at this position. I think it will be hard for someone to believe, but only 9 Ukrainian soldiers captured this company stronghold. Most of the enemy personnel were captured, and about a dozen were destroyed on the spot. Unfortunately, one of the Ukrainian heroes gave his life. Wait. Come on, let's go. Move out. The explosives are ready. Get out of here. This is how the Russian stronghold that we are going to see begins. It starts with the fact that there are video surveillance cameras installed around the perimeter. The cameras are long range. They can see the entire roads. It's a convenient system. A Russian dugout. A company stronghold of the enemy. We go inside. The position for the APC. You can see the exit there. The APC was at the entrance. Here's a view in one direction and the other. Here they have shelves like this for hygiene products, antiseptics for cesspools. This is dugout number 1. Company stronghold, dugout number 1. Here is Z. This is what it looks like. Everything is abandoned. A Wi-Fi router, everything is equipped. The metal container is upholstered with wood, and above it is a thick concrete floor. Then wood, and then an earthen berm. If a 155 millimeter shell comes here, a direct hit, this structure will withstand the impact. Nothing will happen to it. They made powerful supports here so that this concrete would not fall and split. It is a very powerful structure and protection. The pipe is not let out over the dugout itself.
Не над самим бліндажем, а
but the pipe is let out farther away
щоб не демаскувати
so as not to disguise the object
сам
itself.
об'єкт. Продумано багато деталей. Якість тут висока.
Many
Хочу сказати,
details
що
have been
такої
thought out,
сірості
and the
особливої
quality
не
is high.
відчувається, тому що високі, дуже
I want to say that if you don't feel much dampness here, because the ceilings are very high,
і все достатньо так
there is
щільно.
obviously ventilation,
Ми бачимо, що вони тут
and the
збирають.
wooden walls are quite tightly
Ось
fitted.
так.
This is how everything looks here.
Комунікації, бачите,
You can see that there are a lot of communications.
кабелів тут.
Cables and electricity is supplied here. A sink.
Так. Це у нас що?
What is
Спортивний
this?
куточок.
A sports corner.
Бачимо тут.
You can see fire extinguishers,
Гантелі.
dumbbells,
Все тут.
and a
І
generator here.
генератор. Все чітко.
Everything is clearly done, and recently, because everything is new.
Електрика.
Electricity. Turn on the dugout.
Бліндаж.
Turn on the lights.
Освітлення, світло. І
And turn on the jammer. And you can see they even turn on the electronic warfare here.
Достатньо
It's quite comfortable.
комфортно. Позиція для БТР. Так,
The
йдемо.
position is for APC, so let's go.
Дві. Тут,
There are two
біля
positions here.
бліндажа номер 1 позиція.
This is the position near the dugout number 1,
Ого. От дивіться, де
the exit to the
позиція
APC.
для БТР. Бачите?
Look, here is the position for the
Отут у
APC.
противника.
You can see the enemy's entrance here.
Тут заїжджає
Here's where the
БТР.
APC enters.
Тут
Here is the
решітка.
grill.
Ти просто так зверху вже не скинеш щось.
You can't just drop something on this APC from above.
Тут він не
It will never
зав'язаний
get stuck
ніколи,
here.
тому що
Because there is a concrete road, concrete slabs, everything is barricaded.
от це огорожено.
This is an exit to the positions.
До позиції. Тут
They have several
кілька
positions for
позицій для
APCs
БТР.
here.
Отак виглядає
This is what a
типова
typical
позиція
APC
БТР
position looks
на
like,
російському
like at a
опорі.
Russian stronghold.
Вихід у неї з двох боків.
There are
Це
exits
не
from two
друга
sides.
позиція, це
It's
той
not a
самий
second
опорний
position.
пункт, і
It's
можна
the same
бігти
stronghold,
сюди, або
and you
можна
can go
вийти
around
на цю
underground,
позицію для
or
БТР.
you can go out through this APC position.
Йдемо далі.
Let's move.
Ціле підземне містечко.
A real underground town.
На
This is us going to the firing point.
Так. Заходимо
Well,
на позицію.
we're entering the position.
Роб підготовлений
The pillbox is prepared for a circular
до
defense,
кругової оборони.
and it is a concrete firing point.
Бетонована вогнева точка ДОТ.
The pillbox is concrete.
Бетонний.
There are several directions of fire.
Кілька напрямків ти можеш
You can watch in
спостерігати
different
різні.
directions.
Він прикриває
From here, you can take cover,
вздовж посадки,
shoot along the wood landing,
і він
and also
прострілює
shoot the
фланг.
flank.
Бетонний.
The concrete is thick.
Просто так
You just can't take it.
Всередині
Inside,
ДОТ
the pillbox is covered with an armored door,
дверима.
which is also quite heavy.
Достатньо теж
The enemy is well prepared here. The shell casings.
двері. Ну, ворог тут
The enemy fired back, but not for long. 5.45 caliber.
5.45 тут.
Here it is.
Ну, от така
A fairly
достатньо
reliable structure.
надійна споруда, дивіться, яка товщина.
Look at the thickness of the walls, like this.
От така, дивіться. Такі кути
These are
антирикошетні,
anti-ricochet
щоб не
corners,
залетіло
so
нічого
that nothing can
багато
hit.
кутів. Він і деревом
There are many
посилений
corners.
ззовні,
It's reinforced with wood
і
from the
ще
outside
засипаний
and covered with
землею.
earth.
Ну, знищити
That
таким
is, it is
влучанням
almost impossible to
артилерії
destroy
таку
such a
потужну
powerful
споруду
structure
практично
with a direct
неможливо.
artillery hit.
Так, а це
Yeah,
звичайна
and this is an ordinary rifleman's loophole.
стрільця. Так. Це не такий
It's not a concrete pillbox,
але це дезот.
but it's a wood and earth pillbox,
Потужна споруда, насправді.
which is also a pretty powerful structure.
Стрілецької зброї не
You cannot
потрібно.
penetrate it with
Тут
small
нема
arms.
бетону. Але
Look,
тут
there is no concrete here,
пісок,
but there is sand here.
тут бруд.